I'm fumbling in the darkness, and there are these glimmers of light that open up, and I can finally see what's happening or what I should do. And I think it's those moments that you live for, but it's you have to kind of work to get there. I was always interested in paper when I was young. I'm always folding paper, making little booklets. My mom thought it was like a waste of paper and a waste of time, but when I was growing up, I was actually really quite quiet. But art gave me a voice, and I'm always sort of appreciative of it. Yeah. I guess it's the architecture of the cathedral that I'm really interested in. They purposely use light to lead the patrons to the front near their altar, and then everything else is sort of blocked off, like there's stained glass that kind of separates you from the outside world, and then it makes the space sacred. So that piece is actually inspired by the confessional, because it's a strange structure where you have to sit beside a priest who will absolve your sins. And then there's a screen there where it's perforated, but you're still separated. There's reassurance that it's almost anonymous because you're sort of hidden. And in that veil of anonymity, you can maybe share more or just create that intimate moment. Actually, the veil came as a mistake. I was doing this sculpture of a figure, and I've never worked with clay before. And so the most vulnerable parts started cracking. It's like the neck always goes. I took this black cloth and I wrapped the head to cover the mistake. People react so strongly to it. That was the first time where I realized that this space is really important. There are definite moments when you're stuck in this fog and you can't really see your way out of it. And the best solution is just to show up and work. There's only one thing or one path, and for a lot of people the path opens up and there's so many choices and they're almost burdened by selecting. But for me, it was the narrowing down, and it was, in the end, the only thing that I always loved to do, and I couldn't picture my life without this art.